2008 series of X Factor, where to date she remains the only contestant to have been discussed in Parliament. I know, me neither. She's written for the likes of Rita Ora, Galantis, Rihanna, and self-publishing 3 top 40 EPs of her own songs, and now hoping to progress her own career as a singer-songwriter rather than just the person who's been writing for other people. Laura White's with us now. How are you doing?
Yeah, hi.
Very nice to have you on. Thanks for doing this.
You too,
And we should thank Lewis as well, who's sat next to you with the guitar.
Lewis is having a great time. We've had a tango.
Wow.
We've had a great time.
You know when you've been tangoed, Lewis, don't you? Yeah. So listen, what's I mean, the songwriting pedigree is fantastic, isn't it? And to have a Grammy nomination under your belt is phenomenal. I think you're going to. That's one of the songs you're going to do for us, isn't it?
Yes,
The one that was...
yes, I'm going to perform. Tonight I'm going to sing the song that I wrote for Rita Ora,
Right.
which is called New York Raining. I'm going to mix it with one of my favourite songs, which is My Funny Valentine.
So that's coming up, and we'll do that one later. Is that
That's
right? Yeah.
coming up, yeah.
So before you do the first song, just fill us in kind of the gaps, if you like, between you doing your thing and then these huge artists getting in touch wanting your songs. How does that work?
It's just been honestly like the most incredible journey. So I mean, I've been writing all my life. You know, I love to write poetry. I love to write just to keep a diary, to write songs. I'm a real writer just through and through. So I first started writing songs. At first, I was obviously just, you know, an independent artist, and I guess, you know, the music that I listen to is Aretha Franklin, Tony Bennett. It's really old school and classic and real songs. And I just think, you know, there wasn't so much of that music as I was growing up. So I just wanted to sort of write my own songs, and I play piano, so I started to write on my piano. And then the more I wrote songs, they were just, I think I started then I then had a few cuts overseas. I wrote a song that was #1 in China, and wrote songs in Holland, Germany, so many different songs. But when I wrote the Rita Ora single, that was like the first UK and big US song that I had out.
But how does that work then? Do her people come to you and say that they're looking for songs and you submit them, or is this a song that you've already had? Somehow some of her camp have heard it, liked it and want it.
So the weird thing was, I mean, at the time I was obviously doing a lot of sessions and working as a songwriter, and mostly keeping my artistry as my main focus at that point. But what it was, a couple of Rita's main producers, who were called the Invisible Men, they were looking for songs for a new album. And they heard one of my own songs, a song called To Be Loved, which was on my first EP. And they just thought, this girl, you know, we think, because I was the real love songs, the real story songs, and they heard that song and they thought, yeah, maybe this girl could write something for Rita. So I went in really nervous, you know, it was my first session with the guys, and we wrote the single. So it was crazy, and at the time I wrote it, because it's my dream, Phil, to see New York. So I was like, oh, I just want to write a song about New York. And in the end, I think because Rita I think she was doing so much over there at the time, so it really matched what she was doing. And then from there, it's just been the most incredible journey, because still building my own album and working to get my own artistry out there. I've been, you know, I've wrote songs for Galantis and Alicia Keys, Bugsy Malone, Naughty Boy, Example. It's just literally become such an amazing, God, just the most incredible journey. And I tell everybody this, I started just writing in like basements with like little, you know, underground rappers, and I started from like, you know where Manchester is, and just starting with nothing. So I'm just so grateful for that. The entire journey's just been wonderful.
Let's get a tune out of you. Which one do you want to do first then? Your call.
So let's sing my song. So this song was taken off my last EP that I put out with so my wonderful manager is listening, Kim Revit, and I Love Live. They supported my music, and we dropped this EP. This was a song on that EP called Martha.
Performing acoustically live for you, this is Lewis and Laura White with Martha.
Mm. there's nothing I can do. It's all just to satisfy him. You don't know my name or even see my face, but I'm still sat here trying. Nobody said that I would be a fool, and Lord, what I give just to say to you, my name is Martha. I'm so pleased to meet you. Your messy hair so cute, and your scruffy boots, but damn, I love them though. My name is Martha. I'm so blue for you. I wanna be your savior. Heard about your pain. Let me hold your heart. 'Cause man, I'm all shook up. I've never cried so much. I spend my days and all my nights in darkness. I could not find a star. I could not find the art of moving on from your sweetness, babe. 'Cause nobody said that I would be a fool. And Lord, what I give to say to you, my name is Martha. I'm so pleased to meet you. Your messy hair so cute, and your scruffy boots, but damn, I love him though. My name is Martha. I'm so blue for you. I wanna be your savior. Heard about your pain. Let me hold your heart. Ooh, ooh, do, 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 do. Ooh, do, do. 'Cause nobody said that I would be a fool. And Lord, what I give to say to you, my name is Martha. I'm so pleased to meet you. Your messy hair so cute, and your scruffy boots, but damn, I love him though. My name is Martha. I'm so blue for you. Wanna be your savior. Heard about your pain. Let me hold your heart.
Wow. Alex, this is live for you. Laura White on 5 Live tonight. You didn't open your eyes when you were singing that at all. Where were you?
It's because I was so nervous, Phil.
Are you really?
I'm always so shy, nervous. So, I care about it so much, my music. So I'm like, and then I get so into it. Oh,
Yeah.
feels
You're
wonderful.
away, different world. Lovely, very late night.
Yeah.
Really nice. Really nice vibe. So that was off her previous EP. And EPs now seem to be the way forward. I noticed that Julia Michaels has done this. I think a number of female artists. Is that to do with the way we're listening now? Is it not as valuable to release an album as it is to release an EP because you can get more out there?
I think for some artists, a lot of artists, it works to just drop a lot of singles. I've just actually done a recent feature for some boys, Bristol boys. They're amazing, called Brunel. The song is out now. People can check it out now. It's called Lady Killer. And for a production group like that, singles are amazing because they're just so quick, and you can get it out to masses, get it instantly on radio.
Well, you mentioned Rita Ora, and she's doing the Brits tomorrow. We were saying last night on our programme that she's now equalled Shirley Bassey and Petula Clark as having the most top 10 hits for a female artist, and that's because she puts more singles out than albums.
Yeah, I think it depends on the artist as well. I mean, with me, like, I really wanted to just put out some EPs for a while, because I was really happy doing independently and creatively, finding the songs I wanted to write and really finding my sound, because it was very specific. And just, you know, I didn't want to just personally just drop singles. That didn't feel right for me. I think I wanted to create more of a story and to say what I wanted to say as an artist. So my next EP is going to be May time, and then eventually, then the album will be coming. So it's been a long, long time.
Can I ask you about X Factor and the role that played in your career? Because a lot of people are critical of X Factor and say that effectively the A&R process, the artist and repertoire process that labels might go through, is done on live television every Saturday night.
Yes.
What did it do for you? Because you came 5th in 2008.
Yeah.
So do you get a contract with Psycho then?
So no, I didn't have a contract with Psycho. We were all signed to they were called Modest Management.
Right.
You know, and they've obviously they've you know been a great management for so many big artists out there. But I think it was by up until X Factor. You know, I'd gigged. I was a jazz singer. I'd wrote songs for many years, and I was also spotted and I was in Mark Ronson's band. So I'd done a lot before the show, and I'd sort of just reached a point where I thought I'd love to get my music and my songs heard on a big level, you know, and to build a real fan base. So I did the show. And
who mentored you?
So my mentor was Cheryl Cole at the time. So
do you have complete freedom over the songs you choose each week?
Do you know, weirdly, with me I did, and I genuinely, I look back now and I think I love every song I did. I sang like Jocelyn Brown, Alicia Keys, and I was so proud of every song. But I think just because I always said I want to write and I want to make this sort of music, so I could see, you know, the show I think was just going to be an amazing platform for an artist like me. I kind of had a feeling, you know, I probably wasn't going to be an X Factor winner, but I looked at everything as just, this is an amazing platform. You know, I came from a tiny town called Atherton.
Well, funnily enough, we've had a text from Carey in West Horton. He said, went to college with Laura. He used to listen to her at lunch singing Atherton Girl Doing Us Proud.
Come on, Carey.
Yeah.
That's one of my old friends.
Matthew Tatler on Twitter, a wonderful performance there. Very impressed, says Matthew.
Thank you very much, Matthew.
And so, what role, when you look back on X Factor now, because it's 10 years ago.
Yeah, a long time.
Isn't it? What role does that play in getting you to here?
So to be honest, I tell everybody this. I mean, the show was great to put me out to the public. The public have been incredible with me. The weird thing was, you know, it was the judges who sent me home, but the public were always like, we believe it. They've just been wonderful, and people have come to my shows, and so I think I just sort of, I never wanted to then be like, yeah, I'm just going to keep doing interviews and be an X Factor, but I was just immediately like, do you know what, I'm just going to leave everything, not sign any deals, and I'm just going to go back to the basics and go back to like playing underground venues and start from the bottom again, which was a difficult thing because, you know, a lot of the kids that I'd been in the show with were like immediately signed, they were given everything, and I was like, I'm going to start from the bottom again, you know, but I wanted to write my songs, and obviously, you know, these situations happen, but weirdly, Phil, I mean, it's been the most amazing journey because now I think when I first started, you know, I could see my songs, they were good, but I always said to everyone the choruses were like kind of like the verses, whereas now my songs, I can hear them and they're real songs, and it's just been amazing, and you know, and that's why the support from other people I've written for, like Example, Naughty Boy, they've been amazing at getting behind my music and saying,
well, your next single's with Example, isn't it?
So I'm doing Example's next single. I wrote that with him, and it's sort of like a duet. I love saying duet because he's son on a duet. Sort of, but they've just been, you know, like obviously massive stars who've just, you know, seen me working underground and writing for a long time, and so they're like, yeah, this girl, we believe in it. So to have that support has just been incredible. I feel so lucky.
A couple more texts before your second song. Right? Michael is a regular listener who, at this time of night, despite the weather, carp fishes in Lancashire. Right? So he has the radio on. And he says, just listening to Laura on your show, Phil, I can totally understand why she only came 5th on the X Factor. She's too good to win it.
Oh,
that's nice, isn't it?
Now, Michael, I don't know if Michael can help me because it's my dream. You're going to laugh at me now. I've got, a bucket list. And it's my dream to catch a fish.
Is it?
But I'm a real animal lover, so I catch it and then throw it quick back in. But Mikey, if you want a fishing day,
Right, okay.
I really want to catch a fish.
Jonathan says, that's absolutely beautiful. What a voice, what a song. I don't cry, but my eyeballs are considerably more moist than they were a few moments ago. 85058 to text us at BBC5 Live on social media. It's 11:53. We should get the second song now. This is the song that was Grammy nominated, is that right?
So this is the one that I'm going to sing, just the hook of New York Raining, and I've mixed it with one of my favourites, Ella Fitzgerald, My Funny Valentine.
I believe it's what the kids call a mashup.
It's a mashup. This is a big mashup.
Laura White on 5 Live.
In the city lights, I swear I hear you call my name. This don't feel right, I'm stuck here while you're miles away. New York raining, New York raining. It's too much, my bed, I need you. It's too much, my bed, I need you. Cause you're my funny Valentine. Sweet comic Valentine. You make me smile with my heart. Your looks are lovable, unphotographable. Yet you're my favorite way of life. Ooh. In the city lights, I swear I hear you call my name. This don't feel right, I'm stuck here while you're miles away. New York raining, New York raining. It's too much, my babe, I need you. It's too much, my babe, I need you. Cause you're my, oh my, oh my funny Valentine, sweet, sweet comic Valentine. You make me smile, ooh, with my heart. No, baby, no, don't you change for me. Not if you care for me. Stay, 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 little Valentine. Stay, stay, yeah. Each day is a Valentine's Day, day, day. Cause in the city lights, I swear I hear you call my name. This don't feel right, I'm stuck here while you're miles away. New York raining, New York raining. It's too much, my babe, I need you. It's too much, my babe, I need you. Yeah. Cause in the city lights, I swear I hear you call my name. This don't feel right, I'm stuck here while you're miles away. New York raining, New York raining. It's too much, my babe, I need you.
I'm laughing because as soon as Laura finished that, she pulled away from the microphone and looked at it and just go, did I just do that? Yeah, you did.
And I'm like, Phil.
Oh, it's lovely. That was so nice.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming and performing for us.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
Quick Laura facts that we haven't had a chance to chuck in yet, right? You mentioned your manager, Kim.
Yes, Kim.
Would you explain who Kim is?
Yes, Reverend Tate. I think Kim is listening. Kim listens to everything. But I was telling Phil, Kim Revy, so she's my manager. She's, honest to God, she's like the poor lady has to cope with all my creativity and all my endless songs that I send her every single day. She's the most wonderful manager, but she's Kim Revy, who is Don Revy's daughter, who was
Hence why she's into management.
She's brilliant. And
One of Leeds' most successful managers went on to manage England.
She's very good with football, but she's a lot better with music. She's a great music manager. So Phil was really excited, like,
yeah, that's well, especially because you're not massively into your football, are you? So that's fair, isn't it? She was like, "Have you heard of Don?" Yeah, of course. When are the live dates happening?
Okay, so we're going to be playing my next live show. We're going to do a couple of dates in May. We're going to play in Manchester for everyone listening. If you keep on my Facebook is Laura White Official. My Twitter is Laura White Offish, and you can also you can see all my live shows on my socials. Also my EPs as well. I'd love for people, like, obviously I've done everything, independent up to this point with amazing people. So I'd love for everyone to check out my EPs. They're all on iTunes. And then the album's going to be coming, so it's so exciting. Amazing collaborations and great people that have worked with me on my songs, so it's a really exciting time. Yeah.
Well, listen, it's been very exciting having you stop by. Thanks to Lewis for coming and playing guitar for us as well. Really nicely done. And just, will you do me a favour?
Yes.
When, because the Brits are on tomorrow, aren't they?
Yes, it's tomorrow.
When it's you that's smashing the Brits next year or the year after, will you come back?
Phil, I will always be here. And Phil's show is amazing, so you've got my word, Phil.
Thank you very
Me and Phil are going to be friends for life. You can come with me to the Brits.
Slightly scary eyes when you said that, but I'll roll with it. I think we're on safe ground, Lewis. We're on safe ground, aren't we? Yeah. Laura White performing for you tonight on 5 Live. And I'm going to lie in a darkened room actually for the next couple of weeks. But let me tell you that the first Tuesday night that I'm back, after I've had a bit of a rest, Tracy Thorn will join us. And we'll speak to Tracy Thorn of Everything But the Girl. I think it's like the 13th of March, something like that. Don't hold me to that, but I'll stick a proper date up on the social media feed. So Tracy Thorn, once we've had a lie down in a darkened room. Thanks again to Laura White and Laura White Official. You can find all the details on her Facebook and social sites.